at times, like, I really questioned my own credibility, and not even having a solid identity in who I was. So when I turned 18, I figured, you know what, I have to meet God. I have to, like, there's no other way. So I was literally thinking, like, suicide or just give everything up and go into the wilderness like Moses and Jesus and all those guys, you know. And so what I did is I wrote up a will. I gave it to my parents, and I actually put it on the bed so they could find it later. And I decided, like, I want this to go to this person, I want this to go to this person, and eventually I just gave everything away, or directed them to give it away for me in my will. And so on a new moon, or it might have been a full moon actually, I gave everything away. I gave all my clothes away. I shaved my hair. I was extreme. Like I said, I had OCD too, so that was another factor that was stressing me out about things, you know. The reason why I had this existential crisis was because I couldn't figure out who I was, where my identity was, and I didn't have any bearings. And that's because I wasn't able to break it down. Like, I didn't see where I was coming from. I didn't see, like, what I had control over at all. And so I think I was overcompensating with the OCD because I needed to control my life, but I didn't really understand all the variables of my life or who I was.
So what you did understand, you wanted to make sure was just how you
I needed to break it down as simply as I could, minimize, become as natural as possible. And I just gave everything away, all my possessions, and I left naked. I think it was a full moon. It might have been a new moon. At like midnight into the wild. I just walked into the wilderness. And it was extreme, but it really paved the way for the rest of my life. Like, it allowed me to see exactly what I'm made of, you know. And in a manner of speaking, I think I did meet God through that process, you know. So it was actually a very, like, religious, spiritual experience for me to do that. And yet at the same time, it forced me to completely question and re-question and re-look at everything that I was ever taught in public school and in church life, you know. I think it's something that we all do go through. We all have these identity crises.
Sure.
And so when you said that, it made me think of my own, you know, my own journey.
Sure. Oh, that's incredible. It's quite a story.
Both of your stories, it's kind of scary because it rings pretty close to home for me too.